ready now? Whoa! It's wild! Whoa!
We're doing Morongo.
Oh, we're so doing
Let's
it.
go.
Good times are calling all the time. Always plan for fun and always play. Morongo is calling. Good times.
Live from ABC 7, this is Eyewitness News.
Outcry across Southern California and the nation this weekend as abortion rights appear to be set to be drastically cut in half the nation's states. Abortion right activists and everyday citizens furious after that Supreme Court leak showing an early vote to overturn Roe versus Wade. Hello and thank you for joining us. You're watching Eyewitness News at 4 live on ABC 7, Hulu Live, and wherever you stream. I'm Jory Rand.
And I'm Christiane Cordero. Veronica has the day off. We have already seen several protests around Los Angeles throughout the week, and it appears to just be the beginning. Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell is live in Culver City with one of the rallies there. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Christiane and Jory. You can probably see a lot of the people seated on the grass here behind me. Several groups coming together across the country and here in Los Angeles to show their support and their concerns about protecting abortion rights. Now, take a look. Earlier in West Hollywood, protesters holding a demonstration voicing their anger about the Supreme Court draft opinion that could lead to a decision to overturn Roe versus Wade. Now, that would immediately result in severe abortion restrictions in several states. Protesters say they won't stop fighting to protect women's rights.
Our message is people have to get in the streets right now. If you do not want to go back to the days of back alley abortions, if you do not want to live in a world of female enslavement, then you have to get in the streets and you have to fight now.
We wanted to just build community, make sure that folks know that we see you, we're frustrated just like you, and we're going to make sure that we, whatever we can do from the local level, we're going to do it to make sure that women and people who can become pregnant have access to reproductive rights, because abortion is health care.
Mary.
And this is an issue of concern to people in many communities. Here in Culver City, as you can see, the people are gathering here. They've got their protest signs, and they are planning to hold a rally just a short time from now. Again, they say they've got to get out, they've got to speak up to let the officials know how they feel about the possibility of losing abortion rights. Reporting live in Culver City, Amy Powell, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Amy, thank you. LA City Attorney Mike Feuer is calling on the Biden administration to create a task force to help protect women's reproductive rights. In a letter to the president, he says a presidential task force for women's medical freedom could establish strategies to support women and girls. He says the task force could expand clinic capacity in states where abortion remains legal, coordinate housing and transportation for women traveling to seek an abortion, and set up a legal defense fund for providers. LA leaders are preparing for a potential influx of patients here. It could take several more months for Californians to see gas rebate checks. According to a new report from the Bay Area News Group, Governor Gavin Newsom expects the process to take until October. He and Democrats in the legislature still have to figure out whether everyone will get money or just people in certain income levels. Those eligible will get up to $400 per vehicle to offset the high gas prices. As of today, the state average for a gallon is $5.80. Here in Los Angeles, it is $5.86.
Police in Riverside are investigating a crash involving a car and a horse with its rider. Police say a 44-year-old woman in a large SUV struck that horse as it stepped onto the roadway on Wells Avenue. The impact launched the rider off the horse, knocking him unconscious. He was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. The horse escaped with just some bumps and bruises. You see it standing there. The driver is cooperating with police. And overnight, first responders rushing to free the person trapped under a car after a BMW slammed into a big rig in South LA. CHP officers arrived to the 19,000 block of South Alameda to this scene. That BMW completely squashed under that truck. The driver of the car was rescued and taken to the hospital in unknown condition.
Relaxing some of its COVID-19 protocols on set, according to a new agreement between producers and unions representing directors, actors, and other professionals. The flexibility is only for parts of the U.S. and Canada with low hospitalization rates. Masking will be optional in most areas of production, except in shuttle vans. Testing will still be required on some productions, but not all. Those considered Zone A productions, where unmasked actors work, will remain the most restrictive.
Now, this is happening as cases of COVID are going up again, hospitalizations increasing in at least 37 states.
And we've heard it before that we'll have to adjust to surges even as the virus becomes less deadly. ABC's Faith Abube catches us up on the pandemic as the U.S. nears 1 million lives lost.
The Biden administration believes as many as 100 million Americans